Hello and welcome to EV Review Ireland. My name is Derek Reilly, and as you can see from the thumbnail, today we are taking the Mustang MACH-E coast to coast here in Ireland from Belmullet, my hometown in County Mayo, all the way to Dublin. Slight difference to this one, we are not leaving with a full battery. I also have to stop in Ballina, messages coming through, Ballina, and then go down to Castlebar, and then I have to stop in Mullingar as well. So it's more of a real life, have stuff to do, have to get across the country. So it is giving me a 61% battery, 196 kilometers, and so far we've done just over 3 kilometers, and we're about 10 minutes into the trip. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Not that time makes much difference, but the kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. I'll check this again with regards to and it tells you where the breakdown, which is pretty cool. 36% climate. I'll check that once I stop in Ballina. 64% for the driving route. Speed is at 100%. I presume that's 100%. I'm good at what I do, so it's good to have this on it. Trip computer 1 and then trip computer 2, they're both the same, so we'll use trip computer 1 and we'll reset it, and yeah, do some time lapse, do some updates. But I want to show that you don't always have to leave at 100% and you can just make it work. You stop, you charge, you meet people, you be smart about where you charge. So if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do so. I do full reviews on electric vehicles, everything from e-bikes all the way up to electric buses, but also these kind of road trips that people are interested in as well. Let's get started. Just after finishing off in Ballina, and after that section of the trip, we are done 61 kilometers. We've spent 52 minutes driving and 24 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. So a bit thirsty, which we kind of knew about the MACH-E anyway. Breakdown is 13% on climate, because I'm at about 19.5 degrees with the aircon on, 78% on actual getting here, 4% accessories and 5% external temperature. Range is 154 kilometers and I have 46% battery left. So taking it easy, there's no real eco mode on the MACH-E. It's just levels of acceleration, so whisper, untamed and active. So whisper is seamless drive, calm and quiet. Yeah, so they don't talk about eco anything. So off to Castlebar now. I don't have enough to get me from Castlebar and then Mullingar, so I'm going to try and get a slow charger in Castlebar when I meet somebody from lunch. I have 2 meetings in Castlebar today, and then off to Mullingar. Just stopped in Castlebar and we've done 96 kilometers. We've done 1 hour and a half driving, and 24 seems to be where we're landing with regards to the kilowatt hours. 13% on climate, 78% on route, 4% on accessories and 5% because of external temperatures. We have next stop is after this, Mullingar at 138 kilometers from here. So my range is 115 at the moment. I'm plugged into a AC unit that's able to deliver 22 kilowatt hours, but the MACH-E can only take up to 11 kilowatt. So let me have a look to see if I can get what is coming in currently. Information, no, I can't. And so it's telling me that to get to fully 100% charge, it'll be 6 o'clock this evening, obviously, so that would be 6 hours. But I don't need to get to 100%, I just need enough to get me to Mullingar. I'm meeting somebody for lunch here in Castlebar anyway, and I have a couple of other jobs to do. It's a good... Hopefully you're enjoying the fact that I didn't start at 100%, I'm trying to get across the country. You just work your day around charging. So I will give you an update once I get back here, probably an hour for lunch, to see where we're up to. So we're at 115 kilometers. of a range currently. Thanks. Just here in Castlebar, just about to leave, so it is coming up to 2:30. I did about an hour and a half charging on the AC unit and the MAL in Castlebar, and that got me up to 200 kilometres. Where we're at now, we've done 100 kilometres nearly. We've been an hour and 40 in the car, 24 kilowatt hours per 100, and there's your breakdown. 13% climate, 78% route, and this is going to get me now to Mullingar. When I'm in Mullingar, I'll probably put it on a DC fast charger for half an hour, and that'll get me to Dublin. So you don't need 1,000 kilometres, you don't need the big ranges, you just work around what you have, and planning and having that redundancy as well. So I'll give you an update once I land in Mullingar. Here in Mullingar at one of the new hubs, we've got a 50 kilowatt unit and a 150 there behind the Volkswagen ID4. We are at 18%, 63 kilometers worth of range. We're fast charging, as it's saying, and our stats so far on the trip is we've done 256 kilometers. It's taken us 3 hours and 43 with driving. We've brought this down slightly to 23 kilowatt hours, 13% on climate, 78% driving, 4% accessories, and 5% due to external temperatures. So I'm going to wait here about 30-40 minutes, and then I'm popping over some friends, saying hello to them, and then heading back to Dun Laoghaire. So overall, I've only this 30-minute stop here is the only extra I've had to add on for this journey. And so what I'll do is I'll let you know when I leave here before we head to back to Dublin. Thanks. Very dark here, so just to let you know where we're at, we charged for 37 minutes there on a 50 kilowatt, and we are up to 240 kilometers, 64% battery. We're at 257 kilometers driven, 3 hours 51 driving, and we're down to 23.0 kilowatt hours, and that's the breakdown there. What I'll do is I'll give you an update once I get back to Dun Laoghaire, but otherwise we've loads to get home, and yeah, so we don't need to leave with a full battery every time is my point of this journey. So stay tuned, I'll give you a final update on figures once we get to Dun Laoghaire. It was going to happen. I was going to not turn on the microphone for one of these sections, but got home and it was 355 kilometers of a route, 5.5 hours driving, 23 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers was the final breakdown. 13% used on climate, 78% used on route, 4% on accessories, and 5% on external temperatures, and we have 141 kilometers left of range. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's coast to coast. If you can, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, leave a comment and let me know what you think. And remember, if you think a EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Thanks so much for watching.